What up, gang? Back with the real. You know what's the deal. It's messed up when people consider family fight in public. We seen it with 50 Cent and G-Unit, Birdman and Wayne, and now, sad to say, Kodak Black and Jackboy. Damn, we never thought we'd see this day coming. Everyone has been speculating who's right and who's wrong, but there's some details to the start of the beef that no one talks about or even knows. I've got the breakdown, and it might spell trouble for Kodak Black and Sniper Gang. Who would have known Kodak Black was in rehab fighting stuff he's addicted to before tweaking online? We'll talk about all that. Stay locked in, because this one goes deep. Let's chop it up and break it down. Kodak Black, aka Yak, has been one of the biggest artists out of Florida. He's risen to superstar heights in the industry with his emotional and raw music that connects to fans. From his debut mixtape, Project Baby, that shot him into the spotlight, up to his latest EP, Before the Album, released August 2021, Kodak Black has continued to talk to the streets through his songs. With his success, he launched his record label, Sniper Gang, where he brought along some of the realest with him, mainly his day one homie and brother from another mother, Jackboy. This was the start of their friendship, crashing and burning before all our eyes. The two been through it together since they were youngins in the hood. Where Kodak was, Jackboy was. Where Jackboy was, Kodak was. They held each other down while grinding for the come up. When Jackboy spent 3 years in juvie at around 14 years old, other than his mom's, Kodak was the only homie that wrote him weekly and sent him money.
When I was locked up as a juvenile, a lot of niggas from my city did not write, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas did not hold me down. Let me tell you what Kodak was doing when he was 14. This nigga was writing me every week, y'all. At 14, juvenile program, you can't send no money.
From then on, Jackboy stood 10 toes down for Kodak. Whatever beef, no matter if they were his homie, once Kodak ain't rocking with him, then he ain't either.
So at that point, since Yak was the only nigga sending me something, yeah, however, not know what time it is with me. You beefing with him, you beefing with me.
The loyalty got him involved in every beef Kodak had in the industry, including the one that put them at odds with each other, only to have Kodak turn friends with the opposition, but we'll get to that later. To see the timeline of Yak and Jack's beef, we first have to start at the beginning beef I just mentioned. It was between Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy as far as everyone knew. At one point, things seemed to be leading to an altercation between Sniper Gang and NBA when Kodak was incarcerated and threw shots at YB. The incident that triggered it was when YB's now baby mama, Yaya Mayweather, caught a shorty named LaPatra Jacobs at his crib and stabbed her in April 2020. Kodak would read an IG update stating YG cooperated with authorities and misinterpreted that he snitched, while YB only smoothing out the situation that happened. YB would respond in a rage.
Especially from the cell, the watching me. Then what a say, say I cooperated. Bow, man, bow, what you stupid? Huh? Bow, my wife?
Kodak, being a hothead, fired right back. He was behind a cell, but always had time and resources to stay in some beef, and YB was with all the smoke. Being the real one Jackboy is known to be, he inserted himself in the beef on behalf of his homie Kodak, dissing YB and the whole NBA.
All your dogs walking, man. All your dogs walking, man, living in your back room, man. Come on, man. Get them boys out the back room, man. Get them boys out the back room, man. Them boys don't got no money. Them boys wearing Nike, man. Why is them boys still wearing Nike, man? I'm dripping Dior, po ass. My dog in jail, man. I'm still coming.
And just like that, Jackboy was the one in the line of fire, holding it down for Sniper Gang, while Yak was caught behind bars.
For that little ass Jackboy. Tell him how that little white hoe you be sleeping with every night. You had your in her mouth.
I got a video of me
huh? You got a video of you huh? Yeah, stop playing with your hating ass.
And that was a lot. Yak was prone to prison. From 2018 to 2021 alone, he's been jailed, released, jailed again, released, and jailed again, all within the same space of a few months apart.
Let's follow a file. Popular South Florida rapper Kodak Black has been found guilty of violating his house arrest.
Only on Local 10, South Florida rapper Kodak Black released from jail early this morning.
And only our cameras were there as he walked out of jail with a new name and a GED.
Ben, stop playing. My son got them racks. What y'all talking about? Yo, Kodak.
This photo of a handcuffed Kodak Black was snapped shortly after the rapper's arrest Saturday night. The 21-year-old was picked up at the Hard Rock Stadium, where he was just minutes away from taking the stage.
It was beginning to look like Jackboy may have to become the new head honcho of Sniper Gang, but the president at the time, Donald Trump, included Kodak in his presidential pardon list, which gave the rapper another chance at freedom.
Other notable names on the list include rappers Lil Wayne and Kodak Black.
It was supposed to be reason for celebration, but behind closed doors, Sniper Gang was falling apart. It would all come to the surface when Kodak began showing frustration with his artist, being jealous of his fame and wealth.
We slide and boom, boom, boom. Try to throw me off the boat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, off some envious shit, just jealous and just I don't know what he thinking. You know what I'm saying? Can't even try to. You know what I'm saying?
Fans were caught off guard because, this Sniper Gang, they supposed to be the realest. Jackboy would return a subliminal, seemingly addressing the situation.
I need 2 drivers on my team, man. Cause it be like one driver, nigga be driving for 8-9 hours, sleepy and shit. I know you tired, but niggas keep on going. Like, you need somebody else to help you drive sometimes. I don't want no nigga driving me 8-9 hours. Nigga know you tired. You trying to be the only person driving. Like, god damn, like, you'd rather nigga crash than somebody else drive, ain't it?
From there, the subliminals continued back and forth, and it began appearing the problem was mainly between the day ones, Yak and Jack. The brotherhood that we thought was unbreakable was fading before our eyes. Worse yet, Kodak would drop the subliminals and come straight out saying he made an M off Jackboy and it was about time he got his bread. To add insult to injury, Kodak was now flexing on Jackboy, trying to dent his ego and pride in front of the world. Yak was throwing 100K off boats and flushing money down the toilet while being on Jack's neck for money apparently he believed to be owed. Jackboy still kept his cool, calling Kodak out, but still saying that's his mans.
I ain't got shit bad to say about people. You ain't gonna get that from me. Like, I don't got nothing to say. You ain't gonna have no video of me on YouTube. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nah, that's my brother at the end of the day.
But slowly, Kodak's shots to Jackboy got to him after going on live, talking on the fallout, and venting online. To Kodak, he felt unappreciated after all he's done. Like Jackboy just used up his shine, and the benefits are a one-way street. What really set Yak off was Jackboy promising him that M while he was in prison, but ghosted Yak once he was out early on presidential pardon.
Yeah, right before I came home, what Jit telling my people, he telling everybody, look, oh yeah, when bruh come home, I got an M for him. When bruh come home, just flagging, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make that shit sound good, so with him, so think he keeping it real. Oh yeah, I got an M for him. I got an M for him when he come home. Soon, boom, I came home early. Soon, like, oh yeah, bro, about to come home. All of a sudden, just get ghost, move.
Then we realized things were way deeper than surface level. Jack would post to his IG, implying that Kodak was suing him. Sure enough, things continued getting more serious until Kodak began looking like the disloyal one. Fans were choosing sides. Yak was blaming Jack, Jack was blaming Yak, but Kodak was the one seeming to switch up more because of how he was dealing with the situation online. This pushed him to come out and try to clear the air, dropping a bomb on fans tuning in. While the beef had us thinking money was the issue, it wasn't even close. According to Kodak, the real issue started when he was about to sign NBA Youngboy. Yes, the same YB he's been beefing with, but Jackboy was the one that had a problem and instigated the beef, not him. That's not all. Yak said that the one posting all those shots at YB online was Jackboy because he had his IG password.
Post on my shit when I was in prison. Had my Instagram. Yeah, he told me you were gonna post it. So I say I ain't doing it.
That was the moment Jackboy left all the high road actions behind and went off on Kodak on live.
Yeah, bro, why the would I go beef with them for what? Like, why? What's my purpose? Why? I never had your password, Whoa. Don't never cap them. Oh, you got my password. Send me your number, Whoa. That's it. Now you capping I had your password. When, Whoa? When?
Spilling all sorts of tea, coming out about Kodak capping with the beef, being sued by him, Kodak using his status to block Jackboy from performing in Rolling Loud, and the real shocker was Kodak kicking it with Youngboy's brother while he was going hard for Yak. And video proof surfaced to prove that Kodak was out hanging with NBA OG 33 in the club. It was like a hood soap opera, with more plot twists than Inception. And the next one, while surprising, wasn't so surprising because at the root of 99.9% of beefs between dudes is over one thing. Yep, a shorty. Kodak let the cat out of the bag, no pun intended, saying that all this was because Jackboy tripping off a girl.
Fucking man, homie, I grease the little hoe. Know what I'm saying? Our homeboy I say, damn, what's going on with lil' bro? My little bro like, man, crazy like that. Boy say, Oh man, I think it's by the gum. I think it's by the dick.
Okay, pause here for a minute. I told you, I'm exposing all the truths on this one. Let's backtrack to the Kodak YB beef. Now, I don't know if it's the same chick back then that's now causing drama between Yak and Jack, but it's evidence that got holes in Kodak's story about Jackboy starting the beef. The same reason Kodak saying Jack acting funny has been rumored to be the same reason he went at YB. Turns out, they both dated the same shorty. When Yak went to prison, YB swooped in and was piping her down, and Yak couldn't stand for that. Crazy how things come full circle. Dudes are rich, but keep letting these women break them apart when they should all be uniting, making that bread. It was starting to seem like Yak was tweaking, but we didn't know just why. Jackboy kept applying pressure. It was his turn to go off online, clearing up rumors about the beef being over a girl and dropping more details from behind the scenes.
You made millions. You talking about you want appreciation. I'm repping SG. What more appreciation do you want? This is your shit. You lame ass nigga, you just hating. You don't want no appreciation. It's not about that. You talking about a hoe. We've been hoes together.
Jack exposed Kodak for switching up because Yak wanted to finesse the label and he wasn't gonna do dirty to the people treating him right.
You ducked, you was on Funny Time. You wanted me to finesse the label with you. I didn't want to finesse the label. Them people treated me good, whoa. Them people looked out for me when you didn't, whoa. You suing me. You been suing me for the last 5 months. That shit is not working because you signed me for $2,500 for 1 album. I gave your hating ass 3 albums, but you don't want them 3 albums. Hey, them 3 albums ain't do so good. You know, it was the start. Now saying, so you thinking this your homeboy, you thinking he wants you to win, but the whole time he like, nah. The first album I do that get numbers. This nigga say, nah, we forgot them 5 albums you just did. We gotta skip to this one. God damn, you have emotion, let me eat.
But it just keeps getting deeper. Jackboy dropped a bombshell. Jack broke down the details of his contract with Sniper Gang, which contradicted Kodak, saying he's owed millions. According to Jackboy, Kodak signed him for just $2,500 and to drop 1 album under the label. That turned into about 5 albums, and Jack was feeling like he was being finessed because they bros. Remember when Kodak disrespected Nipsey behind bars when going after his girl and baby mom's Lauren soon after he passed? Yeah, Jack is saying Yak called him from prison, saying he had to switch gangs for protection because Nipsey's peoples was on demon time.
That boy had to join a whole nother gang in jail because of that. Behind bars. You had to join, you called me and told me that, so stop lying. You called me and told me you joined a whole nother gang behind bars because niggas was on your, because you said that wild shit about that man while he passed.
That was the last straw for Yak. Yak was on IG Live, listening in, and hopped on the call, and all hell broke loose. Yelling and screaming back and forth between the two before Jack cut the call.
Hey,
What it is?
Don't hang up. Don't hang up in that.
I'm not about to be on this lame ass shit with you. Hey, so I had your password? I had your password? I had your password? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just your soft ass, man. Did I whoop you? Hey, did I whoop you when we was just rapping your song? Whoop you when we was just rapping your song? Did I beat you up rapping your own song? Did I beat you up rapping your own song?
Kodak's producer saw the bias with Jack and jumped into the beef to back up Yak, calling out Jackboy for being the one disloyal, going behind Kodak and Sniper Gang's back, and signing a new deal with Empire. One moment, Kodak was looking like the disloyal one. The next moment, new info makes Jack look disloyal, and fans were split between the two. But 2 pieces of information brought new perspective to who's real and who may be capping. First, there are receipts of Kodak himself calling from jail to address YB, which cancels out him saying that he had no problems with NBA and the beef was all Jackboy. Second, academics broke the news of Yak's substance abuse with rumors that he was tweaking, sort of like Gucci when he was wildin' with every one of his high. Nobody really knows, but academics broke down that Yak checked into Legacy Rehab Facility in Florida.
Earlier this year, Kodak Black silently checked himself into rehab for substance abuse. He checked into Legacy Rehab Facility in Florida. How do I know?
I found the clip with the Legacy shirt academics was speaking on, which adds credibility to what he said. It even matches the facility logo. Also, in 2019, media outlets were reporting Kodak requesting to go to a rehab program while he was in prison as well. Academics heard rumors saying it was for Crystal, and there's a vid where Jackboy spoke on Kodak coming home and doing Molly and Crystal, so the theory of him acting the way he did might not be so far-fetched.
Play with guns more than you play with guns. Whatever you want to get to. Only thing you did more than me was more mileage. Stop popping pills, that's what got tweaking right now.
The beef been messy as hell, but they brothers, and we all hoping they can work this out. You can tell dudes just really hurt with the whole situation.
Shit got me up, bro. I can't have feelings?
But best believe, it's still respect and love between the two.
Get on this slide, little bro. You know a nigga love you, fam.
What y'all think about the beef? I broke down both sides. You think it's Yak being a possible addict over a shorty, or Jackboy disloyal after Kodak put him on?